Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Wake Up Legendary Call. We do these Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Kind of a mindset and motivational call that basically helps you guys to learn more about what it's going to take to succeed highly and stay consistent with us. I'm coming at you from my backyard today. It's one of the last days when we're going to have nice weather before the hurricane hits. We just moved from Colorado to Florida. We're here near Sarasota. So I'm going to pull up the Facebook group. That way I can see your comments. But say good morning. Tell me where you're coming from, where you're viewing from today. We got people all over the world to succeed highly. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see a lot of comments. Sue, Dylan, Mary, Lisa, Mary, Sue Lee, Dylan, Cloud. You guys got sound now? Okay, they can hear me now. Perfect. So today, what I wanted to talk about, really important part of succeeding here or anywhere is just not giving up, right? It's don't quit. And you guys are going to start to notice that we're going to talk about similar things that David's going to in his social media posts and on YouTube. So catch him at noon today, Eastern time on YouTube and on social media. I've pulled out a few what I would call key elements to success with self-employment, with a business, with us. And I think the first one is commitment, okay? So committing to success in the journey. Going into it with the mindset, but I'm never going to give up until I get there, even if it takes me years, right? This is gonna be my career. This is gonna be my side income until it becomes that, whatever you're trying to achieve. If you're the type of person who struggles to make decisions daily and can't decide what to eat for dinner, that's okay. Me too. Don't let that stop you from having success in your business. Practicing being decisive, right? Successful people are able to make decisions fast, and then they're slow to actually change their minds. So stick with those decisions, and they're not going to go jump to the next thing 5 days later, right? So this is really important. No matter what kind of business you want to build, it's going to take focus. It's going to take work over the time in that same direction. So if you've been a serial entrepreneur in the past, jumping from opportunity to opportunity without results, put down the spoon because you're forking yourself. Yes, I made that up, and I thought it was clever. But becoming clear about what you want in life is that first step to heading in that right direction. I think it's really, really huge. David talks about clarity all the time and just getting clear. I think it's one of the most powerful things that we all lack to a degree and maybe have less practice with, right? So clarity allows you to really commit to that journey, but it also allows you to stand out. People will follow you and gravitate towards you if they know that you have clarity and it's inspiring them to do the same thing, right? So this could mean first becoming aware about your situation, being honest with ourselves about where we're at now, and then in really where we want to be down the road, how we want to make that change. So once you have this figured out, we can help you with the plan of how to get there. We can provide you a blueprint of how to get there, right? So maybe ask yourself, what lies are you telling yourself that are keeping you stuck in this same place? Or where are you lacking awareness? Do you have clarity about where you are now and where you really want to be 5 years from now? So comment below, let me know, share it with us, say it out loud, make it known in the universe, and we'll see how it helps you get there, right? I'm going to check comments as we go, guys. We got people from California, got people from maybe Canada, Arizona, North Carolina, Maryland, Michigan, Stockton, California. All right, all over the place. Texas, from Carmelita. Awesome, guys. So I think the second key to success with us, or probably anywhere, is going to be your expectations. It's something that everybody struggles with, especially coming in. We live in this instant gratification generation, what I like to call the microwave mindset, where cell phones, the internet, and social media, all of it kind of programs us to live fast, consume very quickly, and want what we want right now, right? And this is okay, but building a business still takes time and work. The good news is, in ways, it's easier than it's ever been before, and you can do it. But leave your expectations at the door. Let us help you build them. Stop thinking about how much money you want to make in this next month. Start thinking about how much money you want to make in the next year, right? This is what's really important, is starting to think long-term and start thinking about what skill sets I need to learn to be able to achieve this, not just, okay, how do I get the money, right? So I think businesses don't make money if you don't know how to do the work properly, right? We meet people every day. We think that becoming an affiliate or having an affiliate program or having funnels or affiliate links or products, these are the answers, but really it's the skill sets of knowing how to use those. And once you gain those skill sets, you can use them anywhere, in any niche, any business, any industry. So that's really the good news. So keep the focus on education, and you'll learn the things that you want to that are really going to set you free and change your situation. For every helpful company online, there's like 9 that are somewhere between a scam, unhelpful, or full of crap on purpose. And I know some of them say you can make 10,000 in the next 30 days. And yes, you can. Someone else has done it before. It's possible. But the best thing that we can really do to help ourselves is to build long-term vision and expectations so we don't give up because of the wrong mindset. And I think a lot of times it's just a matter of people kind of underestimating what they can achieve in 5 years, right? It's pretty incredible. So many people vastly underestimate what they can do, so they stay stuck in the same situation or approach things the wrong way. So tell me below, let's comment where we want to be in 2 years, or 3 years, or 5 years, 10 years. Do you want to own your time and your financial freedom? Do you want to have an impact on the world? Is it a career that you love? Anybody in here below want to be David Sharp? Comment, tell me what your real goal is, your long-term vision of where you want to be. Okay, let's share that. I think saying these things out loud is really powerful because it allows us to kind of make it known to the universe and not just in our heads, right? There's power to that. I'm going to check the comments. I'm pulling them up again. It's kind of slow, but bear with me. And then we got people from all over, Australia, Alabama. Good morning from New York. I am going to figure out why I can't fill up the comments, but we'll check that in just a second to see where you guys are looking to be down the road, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Okay, next key element to not giving up, and I believe, is focusing on action and progress, right? Not results and money. This is something that I had to really learn because I had this results-based happiness that I was just used to, where I would like work hard for something because of what I wanted, and I didn't always like enjoy the journey as much as I should. And then when I got it, I almost felt unfulfilled and I had to go find a new thing to want, right? And it was just this unfulfilling action, and it led to me actually not finishing things because I just didn't know what I was doing wrong or why I didn't feel like I expected it to. So shifting from that results-based happiness to actually like enjoying the journey, taking joy in the steps of it, and actually focusing on feeling good about the action you're taking and the progress that you're making is really, really helpful. And this is something that I learned from multiple people online, was to be able to really shift on that and really start thinking about what I'm doing and what I do daily, and actually learning to like feel good about that. Allow yourself to feel successful when you take the steps, not just when you get the result, right? Because the result could be a little ways off. So having those smaller goals that make up your bigger ones, and focusing on the long term, but actually allowing yourself to really feel good and celebrate every little win, right? Because it's the daily activity that you take, it's those habits that you build every day that are going to lead to success, not what you do every once in a while. And you drive yourself crazy staring at your bank account wondering why it hasn't changed yet, right? So focus on trying to help people, provide value, be what people are trying to look for, and you'll find the right ones to do business with. Number 4, the fourth thing that I believe is a key element of success and not giving up is just thinking long-term in your mindset, right? Toughen up, be consistent, stick with something long enough to get real results, but learn to think like other successful people. How do I do this, right? It can start with learning from them and modeling the way that they think and behave. You no longer need to be buddies with someone to be mentored by them. You can actually buy their book. You can follow them on social media and YouTube and take away the things that you like and let it help shape you as an entrepreneur and who you want to become, right? They say you're basically a combination of your 5 closest friends. They also say that your income is within $2,000 of your 5 closest friends. What if you could become a combination of your 5 favorite mentors just by spending more time learning from them than you do hanging out with your friends? I believe it's possible, right? I think it's likely that if we spend more time learning and actually focusing on these things, we could completely shift who we're becoming, right? Entrepreneurship is about living a few years of your life like other people aren't willing to, so you can live the rest of your life how other people aren't able to. That's a quote that I really like. I'm not sure who said that. I'm going to pull up comments now so I can see where you guys are at with everything. Bear with me. Maurice says, full financial freedom and multiple investment where my money makes money. That's awesome. Caroline says, all to build an empire and impact the world, right? Kai says $1 million in affiliate commissions within the next 2.5 years. That's awesome. Big goals. Alexis says to build a business showing people how to create generational wealth, right? Generational skill sets. build that generational wealth. If you can teach that for your family and not just hand them money, it's that teach a man to fish, versus give them a fish. Regal says, I want to own my own home. I want to retire from my 9 to 5. I want my money to be abundant in a life. Janet says to be free of debt and help others to do the same. See, it's so awesome that you guys have these goals of helping people. Maurice says habits that lead to success. Alexa says mindset is very important. KC, good morning. All right. There you go, guys. So we all got, Jeff says 5 years from now, I want to be similar position to Dave and everyone at Legendary, helping others to find financial freedom and time. Awesome. Brad says 2020 vision in 2020. I plan to be debt free by December 31st, 2020. I have a perfect vision, understanding of how to build my money and generating assets. It's awesome, guys. So number 5, key element to success is just getting the right team behind you, finding that support system that you need. Get a community, stay educated, stay connected, stay involved. You guys are here doing that now. So good job on you. Stay here, stay on the wake up calls. Stay consistent. We'll try to hold you accountable. We'll provide you the answers to the questions. It's really important to have that feedback and those answers and the help, because otherwise it's easy to get lost or to get discouraged. So if you keep feeding yourself that positivity and you allow other people to kind of lift you up and find the right environment, it's a lot easier to grow. It's a lot easier to stay consistent. It's a lot easier to get results. Number 6, I'm going to call it balance, right? Really big thing for a key to not giving up is keeping balance. This is something I really struggled with in the past. Some of you have heard my story. I came from a place of addiction problems and just my own worst enemy in the past as well. So it took me getting away from that, but I kind of took those addictive habits into my business almost. Like I didn't really understand why it was so important and recognize that I had an issue with it until I came here and heard David preach to it so much. In the past years, I struggled with this addiction and laziness. And when I finally did make major changes, found a job that I stuck with and started to develop work ethic and so on, I kind of took those addictive tendencies into work. I became a workaholic very fast. So I went from unemployed for years and focused on those self-destructive behaviors to working like 50, 60 hours a week. And then when I started a business, I wanted to stay up till 2 a.m. doing stuff every day. And I had no balance and my life was struggling because of it. And I was like, what's going on? Why am I so, why am I so stressed? And why am I not getting the results that I wanted to? And why was it not as enjoyable? Why was I not enjoying the experience like I should? I think a big piece of that was because I never had any balance. So I never had a mentor or somebody that would talk to me about that to allow me to really get the help that I needed and know what to do, that self-care, all of those things. So even like the basics of like drinking enough water, eating food, getting enough sleep, but also just like putting the right amount of time into it. It's better to start somewhere where you can really keep that balance and be sustainable, build the right habits and then scale that, right? Eventually you're able to quit your job. Things get a lot easier at that point. Then you can make more decisions about how you're going to put that time into it. So just like the story with the tortoise and the hare, we should be striving to be that tortoise who's making those consistent strides into things rather than trying to sprint our way to the finish line and burning out, right? So where are you guys struggling with this? Is this something where the balance is an issue for you, right? Becoming aware of where we can change these things is what's going to allow you to really make that change. The last piece I want to talk about, part of it is longevity really ties into balance, right? Big part of longevity is balance, but also the mindset, the expectations, probably a lot of the things that we talked about. But one of them we haven't talked about much is compliance, right? Getting educated about how to do this the right way. Many people give up online once they get their ad account shut down on Facebook or wherever those obstacles pop up, right? So learning the right way to professionally do this without breaking the rules is going to stop you from having those bad experiences, but it's also going to allow you to enter the market with like a level of professionalism that shows people that like, whoa, you're legit, right? Because the things that worked in the past don't work anymore, and they are now also illegal in many ways. It's important that we can do this in a way that's going to allow us to still have a business in years, but also so that people are seeing you as like an authority in the marketplace, right? So we got a lot of really good training under the affiliates tab. Some of you guys won't have access to that quite yet, but we will. Compliance training, if you scroll down to the bottom, as soon as you click it, it's right in the important training under the introduction. So getting educated is the biggest thing, right? With affiliate marketing on every platform, whatever you're talking about, identifying yourself as an affiliate and making those proper disclosures. When there's affiliate links, tell people about it. If you're getting paid for something, legally they need to know about it. It also, people don't, I think we're all afraid sometimes that people are going to be like, oh, he's making money for me, but they know that you're there to do business and to help them. And that's what's going to allow them to start learning about it and also seeing how it's done right? Income claims and proper disclosures. Obviously, if you're talking about what somebody else has made, just making it clear that maybe these results aren't typical or average, but neither were the efforts and the work that we put into this, right? There's nothing wrong with that. When you're telling people that, hey, this is going to take work, but the results are there, you're helping to attract the right kind of customer who's got a realistic mindset, realistic expectations, knows they're going to have to work hard to get there, right? And set the difference of like selling products versus a business opportunity, really being able to differentiate that, hey, we have education here and keeping the focus on that. Then when people come in, they know that, hey, this is the key to success. It's not just the opportunity. It's not just the tools that I don't know how to use. It's actually learning these transferable skill sets that I can make money with forever online, not just today, right? So let me go through a few more comments. Give me just a sec, guys. Casey also says she's looking to build generational wealth and financial freedom. Sheila wants to be successful and have her own home. Jeff says, live like no other now so you can live like no other later. That's a great Dave Ramsey quote. I love it. Wow. JC's from Hong Kong. Casey was a paramedic doing 24 to 48 hour shifts. That's insane. They'd have you saving someone's life when you are completely exhausted. Brad, awesome. I'm glad you guys joined us today. Catch us Monday through Friday for these. Start following Dave if you don't. I've been harping on this hard lately. Find him on every social media platform. Look at what he does. A lot of times I've done this thing in the past too, where I was like, who should I learn from? Who should I follow? Who should I study, right? And then sometimes like the person right under your nose who's actually got like the best content, you don't realize because you're only watching a few of them. I took it upon myself recently to watch all of his YouTube videos and to stay up on them. And it's just like amazing. He's so full of information and knowledge that's really, really helped me to change the way that I think. So I would recommend you guys do the exact same thing. He'll be posting at noon today to shed a lot more light on this same topic. So thank you guys for joining us. Have a great day and stay legendary. Bye, guys.